Thank you all so much for joining me on another live. And on this particular live, we're going to look at the person that you are connected with, that you are currently in no contact with. So this is someone that you have a relationship with, but you guys are not talking. And we're going to see what they've been up to since you've been gone. We'll look at how do they honestly feel about you, what is their true intentions, and look at any other messages that come out in between. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. Be sure that you like the video if any portion of this reading resonates with you. And please be sure to subscribe if you're new here and you enjoy the reading as well. All right, collective, we're going to go ahead and get started. Keep in mind that time is fluid tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Hello to those joining live. Hello to T. Rose. Hey, Stephen, a member of our soul tribe, and hello to Maribel. How y'all doing? Good to see you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hey, Jasmine. All right, let's go ahead and get started, guys. No questions in the chat. No questions in the chat. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collective and the person that they're currently connected to in love and romance, that they're in no contact with at this time. What is the current energies surrounding the collective and their person? We have the 8 of Pearls in the reverse. We have and we also have the King of Pearls. Underneath the deck, we have the Hermit card, as well as the Page of Wands in the reverse. This is definitely somebody that really wants to reconcile with you, collective. But what I'm noticing about their energy is they're very closed off to taking action. They're holding back. And I think it's because this person doesn't know how to approach you. They don't know what to say, what to do. So they just don't do anything at all with the 8 of Pearls in reverse. Tell me some more as to why isn't this person taking action? Why do they feel like they're not motivated to do anything? We have the Tower. And we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, so it looks like you guys have had some type of breakup. You may have kicked this person out of the house. They may have realized that they screwed up a beautiful thing. With the 2 of Cups, yeah, they're thinking about this relationship they have with you and how the Tower came crashing down. So whatever happened between you two, I think this person's in deep contemplation about this and how they ruined their chances. Tell me more about this Tower energy. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who is a charmer, a sweet talker. For some of you guys, this could be someone who was definitely entertaining other people. And you may have found out about this. Give me some more on the Knight of Cups. Yeah, with the 10. Okay, hopefully it's not frozen now. But just in case it froze up, I'm going to kind of recap of what I had here. So again, collective, you're dealing with someone who potentially does have no motivation to really do much right now because there was some type of breakup between you two. And this breakup between you two has led to them missing home. You know, they want to come back home. They want to be with you, especially with this Four of Wands. And I think the reason why this relationship didn't work out is because you're dealing with a charmer. You know, a Knight of Cups is a very charming, romantic person. And this charming, romantic person is kind of regretting, Ten of Wands, you know, showing up in that way. And they want your forgiveness. But I think they also don't want to take accountability or responsibility for their actions. I'm also noticing that this person may not even want to apologize. So your energy, I'm sorry for the freezing, guys, but your energy is coming across as the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is like deep contemplation, conflicting energy, stressed out. This whole situation has totally stressed you out, collective, and really made you feel, you know, overwhelmed and very, very much in pain. I'm getting like sleepless nights because you have a lot of love for this person and you really want this relationship to work. But you can't be a part of a relationship where someone is mishandling you, mistreating you, being a Casanova, right? Spirit, can we clarify the Nine of Swords for the collective? Yeah, you feel very much like this person took your kindness for granted. You feel like this was a one-sided relationship, you showing up with a lot of love and a lot of emotional balance, and this person just kind of coming up as a very lazy individual, a very lazy person, not putting forth as much effort as you. And even now in the current energy, I'm noticing that they're still in that energy, which is not okay, right? It's not enough to show that this is somebody that's fighting for you. It's giving off the energy of someone that's just taking the back seat on the situation and just rather sit back and just see what happens. You know, with the Page of Pearls, I think you're definitely hoping that you can manifest better opportunities in your life with the Page of Pearls to the Wheel of Fortune underneath the deck, the Sun, because I think there's been a lot of illumination that has come out about this person in this situation that has led you to realize that you deserve better. You don't want someone that they have the charming effect, right? Being very charming, very loving, very sweet. But when it comes down to handling business with you, showing up for you, fighting for you, that's problematic when you don't have someone willing to put in the work. And that's how you feel. You feel like this is a very stressful situation. So with the King of Pearls to the Two of Wands, this person, honestly, collective, they don't know what to do next. If I were to ask your person right now, face to face, and say, hey, what do you plan to do next when it comes to this relationship with the collective? This person would say, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I should choose the collective or someone else. What is this Two of Wands? They don't know. Yeah, if I should choose this other option, this Queen of Cups in the reverse. Somebody that is a very insecure, very codependent individual that they're creating and cultivating some type of relationship or connection with. So it's an easy target versus you're showing up as a King of Cups. You're someone who is not an easy target. You're actually somebody that's just very secure and very emotionally stable. Something about this. Let's look at that. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it looks like this is somebody that has been let down by your person with the Five of Pearls in reverse. And they too may want to try to recover and repair things with your person. So they have a big decision to make. Do they build with you and repair your relationship, or do they go to this other third party? That's kind of where we are with the situation. Sorry, guys, about the glitch right there. I think we're good now. Let's look further into your situation, collective, and let's see how does this person truly feel about you right now in this moment. Y'all hit the like button if you're enjoying this video. I would really, really appreciate it. Spirit, tell me, how does this person honestly and truly feel about the collective right now in this moment? We have the Queen of Swords. The King, I'm sorry, not the King, y'all. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. And the Eight of Pearls in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Swords as well as the Knight of Swords in the reverse. You got a runner on your hands, collective. You got someone who's very lazy and really just doesn't want to take the initiative to do much. I'm going to just be honest with you, okay? This is somebody that honestly and truly wants to have their freedom. They do. They want to have their freedom. They don't like to be told what to do. If they come back to your energy, they feel like they can only come back if there's peace. But they're just not sure if going towards you is going to make any peace in their life. So they run. T-Rose says, sounds about right. Y'all, this is too much. Let's look at this person real quick. What is this boundary? What is this Queen of Swords energy, this person here? No matter their gender, guys, it looks like this person is exuding more feminine energy more than anything. Okay, we've got the Hang Woman here. Yeah, and the Three of Swords reversed. This is somebody stuck in their ways. And at any time, they will leave. Yeah, at any time, they will leave. Because their agenda, their idea, you know, their standard is what's most important when it comes to their feelings. And in fact, I'm not getting much emotion here. I'm actually getting the energy of someone that's very logical, and they move out of more logic and passion than what they feel. I noticed in your energy, collective, you're more of an emotional person. So when you got into this relationship, you got into this relationship for love, for true commitment, for connection. This is somebody that didn't get into a relationship with you for love. It looks like with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, you got into a relationship with someone that didn't expect to stay long. And when things got to a place where you had turned up the heat and you said, listen, you're going to have to do better. You're going to have to show me better. You're going to have to be better. You're going to have to do more. That's where this person says, okay, I decided I'm going to move away from this. What happens with this person's energy, and it's quite interesting, is they don't plan to leave long. Knight of Wands in reverse is someone that says, I want to be gone temporarily until the smoke clears, and then I want to come back once we get to a better space. So that's what I'm noticing about them. They feel like I'm going to be gone until you actually can calm down, and then I'll come back for more. But who wants to be in a connection when you're with someone that's in and out? Who wants to be with someone who's, fickle or here today, gone tomorrow? That's not somebody that's trying to build a solid relationship. That's not somebody that's trying to build a life with you. That's somebody that's still playing the field or playing games. And when things get difficult, Ten of Wands, they run. Ten of Wands in reverse. And then they regret it later. You can't make this stuff up. It's right here, even before I pull the cards. This is why they are who they are. This Knight of Wands in reverse of their feelings. So they move out of passion and lust and excitement with you. And they enjoy your nurturing, empathetic, loving energy. Now, when it comes to that third party that we saw come up, they ran to a very emotionally unstable, insecure individual. So they weren't getting much. That person is expecting your person to give them love and give them peace. So that's why it would never work with that third party. So if you haven't heard from this person soon, you may hear from them soon. I haven't got to the part of what they intend to do, but stay with me watching this. We're going to find out. Because what I've noticed is this person is definitely not feeling like they're going to need to put in much work here. Yeah, you're dealing with somebody who's very hard to get along with. Very difficult to be cooperative. And this is why. People like this have their own agenda and they have their own idea of what a relationship is. And for this person, if this is your reading, they look at relationships as very transactional. They don't look at relationships for love and building a life and a family. They don't care about all that. They don't. And so when they look at it in a transactional light, what they're actually doing is, if they're not getting that transaction for you, they're going to go try to find it elsewhere. So when you started pulling your energy back or you start holding this person accountable, that's why they ran. Does that make sense? They don't want to lose you because whatever transaction you're providing them, it's very valuable. So it's like, no, I'm not going to totally let go of the collective, but I need to pull my energy away from the collective right now because the collective tripping. The collective doing too much. The collective pressing me, stressing me. And it's like, what? Yeah. You're pressing them, you're stressing them. Pressing them and stressing them. So Three of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody hard to deal with. And Seven of Pearls in reverse, this is somebody that refuses to build anything substantial. Seven of Pentacles in reverse is saying, I'm here for a fun time, long time. Another confirmation of what I was saying with their effort. The reason why they're not giving you consistent, unconditional love and energy and compromise is because this person never planned on building that with you. Every relationship for this person is conditional. Be careful, guys. Please be careful. So how do you know if this is your reading? Lily says absolutely 100% on point. Amina says thank you for the general reading. You're welcome. Thank y'all so much for coming. Sorry about the glitch earlier. So let's look and see. How will we know? How will the collective know if this is their reading? Much love, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this general read today. Happy Monday. Much love, much love. Spirit, how will the collective know if this is their person I'm talking about? Give me some hints, clues. We have the Fool in the reverse. Okay. We've got the Ace of Swords. And we have the Moon card. Okay, so the reason I did this is because what I've said, many of you may actually identified this person already, but this part of the reading, this portion is telling you this is the person you were connected to in love who always was fickle and who always sold you the dream. So this is somebody who would hold back, not surrender to the relationship, but always make excuses why they can't surrender. So what that would look like is, hey, collective, yeah, I love you. And yeah, we'll get married. But first, I got to do X, Y, and Z. Or, yeah, I got you. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I got you. I'm going to do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, they're promising all these things, right? That's what they say with the Ace of Swords. So this is a smooth talker. But when it came down to the nitty gritty, they weren't delivering because they're holding back. Queen of Cups in reverse is also speaking of someone that's very, very insecure. And with the Queen of Pearls, it's because this is somebody that is, you know, focusing on being cold and closed off with their emotions. They give you very little emotionally because they're selfish with the King of Pearls in reverse underneath the deck. As long as you're giving me, they're going to be greedy now. They're going to be greedy. I'm going to stick around. And I'm going to tell you, collective, everything you need to hear to keep you invested. So with the Ace of Swords to the Eight of Wands, this also tells me this person was telling you a lot of things and wanting to move this thing along fast. So some of you guys may have got into this relationship very quickly. But the whole time with the Seven of Cups, this person was not being honest with you that you were in the running. There was other competition. And they didn't know how this thing was going to go. They just, you know, told you everything you wanted to hear to keep you around while they still played the field or see if there was other options. That's how you know who this person is. That was the biggest blockage. This person wasn't sure about you. But I get this is someone who doesn't trust a lot of people. Now, the reason why they have this Seven of Cups energy is because this is somebody that's a user, okay? Nine of Cups in reverse. Remember, I said they're like an energy vampire. They're coming towards you and they enjoy the love. You build their confidence. You build their sense of self-worth. And so do these other options. So this is how you know who they are. And with the Moon card, you know, this person is secretly very overly optimistic and very cocky and confident, but deep down they're really very, very insecure and very depressed with their life. So they look for outside, they look for people on the outside to boost their confidence and ego. And this person will always come back. So this is somebody that you may have experienced off and on, because what they do is they leave you when you're upset. They go and explore other options. They don't like what they want and they come back to you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, Seven of Pearls to the Ten of Swords. They regret not building with you later. So what you may find out is this person coming back, and they may temporarily try to build something, but they can't keep that act up because this is not somebody that's ready for that, because they have so much internal issues going on within them. Correct. Playing the victim. Ariel is correct. This person plays the victim, very much so. And they look for outside supply or supports. So you know this is your person because they never really choose you. They're very fickle. The Fool in the reverse also speaks of they feel like it's too risky. Yes, very off and on. You know, just never really giving you stability. This is a very fickle person. And that right there, I'm sorry, collective, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. You can't be with somebody that's off and on, in and out. But the reason why this person's operating from that space is because they're not really ready for a relationship, but they tell you they are when they're not. Yeah, this greed, Four of Pentacles. They want to just kind of keep you because of your worth and value. They want to keep you in their life. They want to keep you in their grasp because you bring a sense of stability and happiness in their life, okay? Pretty much everything I've been saying, confirming with the cards there before I even pulled the cards. So, as we continue this, your person, let's see what sign or they are. Can you give me some kind of signal or sign of who this person could be? Seven of Swords in reverse, Two of Pearls in reverse, and the Knight of Pearls in reverse. This person could have air or earth predominantly in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or this could be your energy I'm picking up. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You will also know this is your person because they always self-sabotage a good thing. They always self-sabotage a good thing, and then they always, come back when they realize what they lost. The shoulda, coulda, woulda energy, and it has a lot to do with them not wanting to let go of the options or that juggling energy, T Rose says, spot on, Mika. Amina says, you're on point. Awesome. All right, so let's look at this person's energy as far as what their intentions are, and then we'll look at your energy collective. Since you guys are in no contact, and since you've been gone, actually, before we look at their intentions, let's spy on your person. Let's see what they've been up to. We did see a third party come up. Let's see if there's anything else. So can you tell me what else? What else is going on with this person? Since the collective has been gone, what else have they been doing? Let's see. Let's see what's going on. All right, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. We have the Two of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. See, this is the problem right here. And underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Your person is really hurting and playing themselves. That's what they come to the realization. This person has hurt themselves because they played themselves. They impulsively left this relationship because they were running from their feelings because of lack of confidence. So since you've been gone, I think this person has had time to really sit and marinate and think about this decision that they have made. And I think they're realizing that they're really not the victim here with the Nine of Wands reverse of the Tower. That maybe you may be the victim in all this. Yeah, with the Four of Swords in reverse, this person is stressed out because I'm getting this person may have actually started talking to other people. This could be family. This could be friends. To make this person see a different perspective. Yeah, Ace of Swords, the truth. Make this person see the truth. So since you've been gone, this person has had some type of epiphany moment or something. Can you give me some more about this Ace of Swords and what this person realized? Oh, that they were toxic. Y'all see it, the Devil card. Y'all see it. This person got in their own way and they're realizing that. Your person could have some type of toxic lifestyle, toxic influence in their energy. They can also possibly have some type of addictions like drinking, drugs. Tell me more about this devil energy, what they realize about their toxic ways. With the moon, that they're keeping this close to their chest. They don't want people to know. But people are going to find out. Yeah, people are going to find out about who they really are. I think the truth is beginning to come out to this person because of how inconsistent this person is. They create a life that's all a fantasy with the moon here, like an illusion that there's something that they're not. I'm getting wearing a mask. And a lot of people may have called this person out on their crap, and now they're really seeing like they really got issues. So that's what this person's been up to. I think they've been talking to people. Now, with that information, with the Two of Wands here to the King of Wands in reverse, it really kind of feels like this is somebody that some days they want to work on changing that side about them, and then other days they don't really have the motivation. So they're like outweighing the pros. Like, do I want to work on this or not? Seven of Wands in reverse. So this is someone that's saying, oh my gosh, it's too much. I don't know if I can do this. It's overwhelming me to consider all that I got to do to fix all this damage that I've done between the relationship with the collective and other people. So I rather just kind of avoid it. So you're dealing with someone who was an avoidant attachment style. And when it comes to issues or big things going on in their life, they rather just not even deal with it. So when it came to you, think about it. You know this is your reading because when it came to you and the issues you guys were having in the relationship, they never wanted to address the issues. They were ducking and dodging, making excuses, gaslighting, or just up and leave or up and avoid. Let's not talk about that. I don't talk about that. Just bull. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with the High Priestess in reverse clarifying the Knight of Swords, the reason why is because this person didn't want to listen to people that was telling him or her the right thing. So they rather just stay silent or suffer in silence and not do much about it. Lauren says, yup. Mandy says, this is spot on. Like, listen, y'all, this is what you're up against. This is not you battling a person. This is somebody battling a dark demonic entity within themselves, whether that be drugs, alcohol, lifestyle. For a lot of you guys, is this person being wound up in keeping so many secrets and keeping up the act of being something that they're not, that they can't get it going. They can't get it. They can't get it to a peaceful space. It's too much. Screw it. Screw it. That's not your fault. So since you've been gone, it's like either this person folds and just surrenders to this, or they just continue. And with the Two of Wands, it tells me this person has thought about going both paths. And this person is really struggling with this. Yeah, Three of Wands in the reverse. It's like in the meantime, they kind of wait on you. But now they're realizing, damn, I can't keep waiting on the collective. I'm going to have to just move in a more forgiving energy. But I don't know if I can do that. Because you're standing your ground. For those that are watching that is no contact with this person, you're standing your ground. And that's one of the most powerful things that you can do with people like this. It's very strong behavior intervention. And like I say always on this channel, people are only going to treat you as good or as bad as you allow them. Truly. So every time you let this person come in, do what they do, be in their toxic energy, every time, guess what? You're giving them permission to continue. So this is someone who's probably never dealt with anyone like you, collective, that recognize self-respect demands not giving people access to you. Self-respect is saying, I refuse to play this in and out bullcrap game. Self-respect is you either going to treat me right or you can Kick rocks with sandals on. I mean, come on. I mean, for real. For real. Tower moment, y'all. Tower. For real. Tower moment. It's shocker. Shocker. Shocked. Shooketh. That's what that's the time this person has been on since you've been gone. Now, of course, they've been dipping and dabbling in their toxic ways. But let's see what they intend to do next. Because the struggle is still real. This is not somebody that's totally transformed. This is not somebody that has seen the light totally. They're tempted to want to go the right path, but I think the grasp and the hold of this toxic entity of this person is so strong because the devil card is still in the upright, y'all. It's still in the upright. What is this person planning to do next? Lord. What is this person planning to do next with the collective in this relationship since the collective has been gone? What are they planning to do next? Right now in this moment, we have the Sun in the reverse. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Lovers. Underneath the deck, we got the Empress in the reverse, as well as the Tower in the reverse. Oh boy. Oh boy. I really feel bad for this person, collective. I'm not even going to hold you. And it's not because, they're a good person or anything. I just feel bad for them because this person fell deeply in love with you. With the Lovers here, I feel like this person identifies you as their soulmate, but they lack so much confidence to make any change to the point where they're kind of hurting themselves. They're depressed. They're depressed. But I'm getting an overly optimistic energy to say, even though I don't feel like I have all the answers or all the things to make this thing right, I still have a little bit of ego in me to just say, screw it. I'm going to just call the collective, or I'm going to just text the collective, and we'll just see. Now, know this. They still don't know. Seven of Cups. Y'all tell me what that means. Come on, tarot reader. Seven of Cups. The Fool with the Seven of Cups. The Fool with... Who? Who is somebody's option? It ain't y'all, but that's what they would say. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. So, y'all. And around we go with the Tower in the reverse underneath the deck, y'all. So what I'm getting is, I'm gonna just break it down for y'all one time, because this is foolishness. This person lacks a lot of confidence. Okay. This person is very insecure. But then there's this part of them that have a lot of ego that says, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. I'm going to just go and I'm just going to message the collective. But I don't know. So I'm going to just keep the collective in the running while I see if there's somebody else out there. For some of them, this is going to be a repeated cycle. The Tower in the reverse still came out. This is spirit screaming at you, collected, to remind you when this person shows back up. And some of y'all are not going to believe me, so test it out if you want to. I'm trying to warn y'all. It's a warning message. When this person reaches back out, collective, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to do the same thing. Okay. I told y'all this person has this demonic entity that has a strong grasp on this person. And I'm sure you, collective, have talked to this person till you're black and blue, and you have told this person that they need to change. Their family, their friends, people around them probably told them, listen, what are you doing? You crazy. You need to get this crap together. And they wait on you. And they wait some more. And they wait some more. So I think this karmic relationship has taught you a significant lesson about your self-worth, because now they have no choice but to do something about it. But I don't think a lot of you guys will take them back. But they intend to come back and have you as an option. Stop it. No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm just saying, y'all. No, we ain't nobody's option around here. Not on Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. And not. So here we go. The Tower in the reverse. This tells me this person keeps doing the same crap and expecting the same results. So this is not what they just do with you. They do this with these karmics. They play games. They keep people as options. I don't know what they're searching for. They're searching for something. I don't know what they're. Let's ask that, because this is too much, y'all. It's giving me a headache. They want attention. This is an attention whore. So when they feel like there's a strong possibility that you're going to give them a hard time, you're going to pull back, you're going to possibly kick them to the curb. Oh, well, let me see what these other hoes do. That's what time they on. But let me keep the collective in my back pocket just in case these other hoes don't work out. I got a backup plan. I got plan B, C, D, E, F, G. But they so cocky with it. Six of Wands in reverse is somebody that moves out of a lot of pride and ego. It's all self-serving energy, you know? All self-serving. And it's toxic. And then you throw in the toxic lifestyle, the drugs, the alcohol, whatever. Rock star lifestyle. You know, you might as well call it that. Wild, young, wild, and free. Like they ain't got no responsibility in the world. That's how they live their life. Their life is a party. They also do this because this is somebody that is very manipulative. They think they can get away with stuff. They think they can get away with outsmarting people. Tell me more about this King of Swords in reverse. The Devil card. They think they can outsmart you with toxicity and being toxic. It's like, stay toxic, my friends. They're not going to move away from this. Somebody needs this reading today. Hello. Hello. Okay. I'm going deep tonight, y'all. I mean, today, y'all not ready. Y'all not ready for it. Come on now. It's time to wake up, collective. It's time to leave these karmics away out of your life. It's time to move up in the world. It's time to release toxicity and move in self-respect. Come on now. You got to respect yourself. You got to respect yourself. All right, moving on. More intentions. 9 of Cups, self-serving energy, King of Cups. As long as you're loving me, collective, we can hang out. That's what this person would say. As long as you're stroking my ego, as long as you're making me feel important, you're loving on me, you're making me feel good. Oh yeah, we can stay around. See, that's what they love about you, is that you're kind. We saw you coming up earlier as very nurturing and loving as the King of Cups. So they love, 9 of Cups is they love that energy when you're very kind and loving and supportive. And that's the person you were to them when you guys were in a relationship. And that's what they fell in love with, that side of you. The problem with this person, collective, is that's all they have to offer is showing up for the party and having fun. Some of you get so caught up in the fantasy because this is a massive manipulator. Let me remind you, this is a massive manipulator. So again, the fantasy, not the facts, the fantasy. that this person can do right by you, but it's right here. Spirit is even telling you with the Lovers to the Justice in reverse, this is somebody that's not going to give you a fair, loving soulmate connection. Ain't no way. It's right here. Let me put it up to the screen so y'all can see. Y'all see the snake on the man? Let me move this over. Can y'all see the snake on the man? So this is a relationship that's wound up with love on the surface, but you got slithering serpent energy behind your back. Slithering, sly, slick, demonic entity. Come on now. Come on. Garden of Eden. Come on now. Serpent. Y'all. Okay. All right. All right. Judgment. They made this choice. Their intention is to not change. Listen, y'all. This person isn't changing. They made a decision with the Judgment that they plan to give you an unfair relationship with the Lovers to the Justice in reverse. That's what this new start is with the Ace of Pentacles underneath the deck. With the Emperor in reverse, it's a need to control the situation. It's not cruise control. It's controlling the chaos because you're being chaotic right now by not talking to them. Something's wrong with you. That's what they would say. Lauren says, Mika's preaching today. Thank you, boo. Fred says, I love myself and God. Amen. Amen. Yes. Yep. Luna says, yup, people do not change. It's time to move on. Yeah, we got to realize people are who they are. So you got to recognize, collective, if a person is showing you who they are, believe them. You've already said the things you need from them. You already asked for the type of changes you need them to make. And if they're disrespecting you and they're not willing to compromise, not even meet you halfway, that already tells you everything you need to know. Why you keep talking to a brick wall? They heard you the first time when you told them to change. They told you that. They heard it. You told them, you told them, you told them again. And you said, okay, I'll let you come back as long as you change. So how many times do they got to keep coming back, y'all, for y'all to see the truth? Now, some of you guys have already seen the truth and you moved on with your life. And those are the people that's going to see change in your life. You know? So let's look at your energy, collective. This is further confirmation if this is your reading for today. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Show your girl some love. The real tarot reader of YouTube has arrived. Nah, I've been here for a while, y'all. For those that are new here, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. Show your girl some love. We have a lot of fun around here. I'm chilling today. This is my day off, so I'm in my PJs. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I'm looking kind of homeless today, but hey, I'm here. I's here. I may come on a little bit later. I got to wash my hair, y'all. I'm looking kind of homeless today. But y'all know how it is when you at home. You at home. Shoot, you ain't trying to be cute. All right, enough of that. Let's get to it, y'all. Spirit, tell me about the collective. Tell me about the collective. How does the collective honestly and truly feel about this person right now in this moment? Okay, there goes that Nine of Swords in the reverse again. We have the Nine of Pearls. We have the Three of Wands, and underneath the deck, we've got the Ace of Pearls and the Four of Pearls in the reverse. Okay, all right. Some of you guys are expecting this person to come back. But they've disappointed you so much to the point where you're already making space in your life to just go ahead and move forward to secure your own abundance, your own peace, your own sense of independence. A lot of you guys are just focusing on protecting yourself, loving yourself, and being a bit greedy. You're not interested in giving love to this person, giving this person an offer, showing up to say, hey, where you been? Let's try this again. That ain't you. You ain't on that time no more. Okay? But it's also breaking your heart. It is. With the Nine of Swords in reverse to the Emperor in reverse, you're really trying to hold back from taking action. If I hold back and I force myself not to take action, then I'll give my person a chance to show me if they're going to show up for me. But in the meantime, I'm going to just mind my business. If they show up, cool. If not, all right then. I don't think this person's been showing up. Okay? So that's what's been stressing you out with the Nine of Swords in reverse. This person hasn't really done much. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups, it breaks your heart because you had a lot of love for this person. Queen of Cups speaks of someone full of love, full of nurturing energy, kindness, and all that. And you've been showing up a lot with that water sign energy, you know? So you guys watching can have a lot of water. I'm also getting a lot of fire. So a lot of water, a lot of fire in your natal chart where your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign placements are. You know, a lot of you guys are just very empathetic or very, you guys can be very, very much an empath or very kind and sweet. You just gave a lot of love to this person. It is no matter the gender, you just had genuine love for them. And so it's so disappointing and heartbreaking to come to the realization with this person that, hey, maybe I gave my love to the wrong person. So you know what? With this Nine of Pearls, I'm going to just focus on myself. It's sad and it's painful that you have to be alone and single, but a lot of you guys are showing up very single watching. And with the Nine of Cups, you're feeling alone and feeling unloved. But you got to release it because going back to the very thing that's harming you doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. So you're waiting for information with the Three of Wands to the King of Swords. And you also feel like it makes sense to sit back and wait because you're trying to see what is this person going to say and do. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys, I will say this. Some of you guys have already checked out. And if you checked out low key, you still trying to see if this person going to say something. You like, I wonder if this fool going to really show up. But by that point, when this person shows up, I don't think you're going to be interested at all. Is that right? Yeah. Six of Cups. There'll be a distant memory, you know? I think you're not going to want to work on it anymore when they show up. Six of Cups is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You're like, shit, I don't want to work on nobody from my past. Why? For what? What is there to work on? What is that? Who? Right here. Four of Cups in reverse. Uninterested. It is a hard pass. It's a hard no. It's a hell to the no. Hell to the no. Because they waited too long. This person gonna wait months, some of y'all years, and then they're gonna reach out. You like, what you doing on my line? What you want? Yeah. Who? Yeah, it's all going to be illuminated to you. Everything that I'm saying. Some of y'all have not really had this happen yet. Some of y'all, this is a past energy. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of crap. But the sun speaks of it's all going to make sense. What I'm saying, whether if you already experienced this or you will in the near future, it's going to be revealed to you that this person is playing games with the Chariot in reverse. They're in and out. They're not focused. They're in and out, and they're very inconsistent and very deceptive in how they're moving. and it's going to strike up. In their intention is to confuse you. It's a manipulation tactic for y'all that don't know. Because what do we know? Time apart makes the heart grow fonder. So if I'm away from the collective, oh yeah, the collective is going to either chase me, or I'm going to wait until the collective cools down and then I'm going to show up. And hopefully by then the collective will miss me enough to want to take me back. But by then you're going to be so wise because you watch me get divine spiritual guidance. I put you up on game, baby. You already know what it is. Games. It's like game recognized game. That's how you feel. Yep. Page of pearls in reverse. Not interested. Page of pearls in reverse. I don't really feel like dealing with this fool. Well, what do you plan to do next then? Let's look at it. Rashima says, Mika, you are clocking today. Girl, I had to figure out what you were saying. Clock it. Clock it. All right, here we go. Crystal says, I refuse to say someone who walked away from me. I know that's right. Never, ever, 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 ever. Will we be chasing broke, busted, and disgusted individuals that have the audacity to walk away? Ever, ever, never chase. Never chase, baby. Never. What is this part? Y'all, I'm sorry. What is the collective's intentions moving forward? I can't even think straight, y'all. This person got me all the way discombobulated. Four of Pentacles. The Fool. And the Hierophant. All right. Well, I feel kind of bad for your person because it looks like you guys are going to fall into the arms of another relationship. Oops. Oopsie. It looks like this person fumbled a blessing because you about to fall into another relationship. That's what I see right here. Yeah, with this Four of Pentacles to the Page of Pearls in reverse, by you not committing to this person, it's going to cause you to take a leap to start a whole nother cycle because the Fool's journey, the Fool is a new journey. You're going to start a new journey to a commitment. Hierophant speaks of commitment, traditions, sometimes marriage, and it's going to be a good one. Hierophant and justice. Okay. All right. Well, can you tell me a little bit about this new relationship the collective will be connecting to? We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. A lot of you guys are going to be very scared of this new person, and you're going to think that they have bad intentions because of what you went through with this past relationship. But Spirit is telling you, don't be scared. Yeah, get out of your head. Five of Swords. A lot of you guys in the reverse. A lot of you guys will be overthinking this new relationship, but it's coming. Hello, somebody. Mandy said, oh, Lord, Jesus, hello, new. Yes, finally. The collective has shifted away from the bull crap and finally have moved on to something new. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. So you may have not met this new person yet, collective, because time is fluid in tarot. But once you completely cut the cord, meaning you have gotten to a space, collective, of cutting the cord, that doesn't mean you left this person and you're going to find your new person. No, it means you energetically have totally severed ties and you have moved on with your life. You are going to receive a spiritual test of everything you wanted. And y'all not even going to believe it. It's right here. Y'all don't believe it. Y'all don't believe it. Okay. All right. Do what you want to do. Look, Spirit's like, do what you want to do, but I'm here to tell you. Once you start a new journey, the Fool card speaks of a brand new cycle. Once you have severed ties, spent some time alone, cleared the energy completely. You ain't checking on this fool. You ain't trying to see who they talking to. Energetically, you can care less if they with some other person. Once you have cut the cord, it is right here. Fool card, Hierophant. Hierophant speaks of marriage, union, relationships. And when I clarify what kind of relationship, come on, spirit, justice. That is your karmic justice for this bull crap right here. You have passed the spiritual test. You have evolved to the next level. And here is your blessing. Y'all better claim it. Lauren is. You better claim it. It is yours. Finally. Woo, finally, y'all. We coming out of the shadows. Woo. It's been a long time coming. Come on. Ain't it, T Rose? Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. Tell me about the Fool card. Y'all better claim it. You got to be single first. See, I told y'all, 9 of Pearls. I told you guys, you got to sever ties. You got to be completely solid, secure, on your own, happy, blissful, self-sufficient, not codependent, not worried, not stressed, not hurt, not that. All of that got to go. Got to go. So once you get to a space of feeling whole and solid on your own, you got to hear me. This is how spirituality works. This is how God blesses you. When you learn from that experience and say, I don't need anybody and I can survive on my own. And if love comes, great. If you get to that type of space, you have power. And I've been preaching this same sermon all the time. And y'all don't be listening to me and see somebody, a group of y'all, a lot of y'all that watch me. I think it's most of y'all that watch me all the time. You guys are learning and you're releasing yourself from this karmic energy. And you are about to fall into the arms of someone that you've been praying for and manifesting. Y'all better claim it in the name of Jesus. Come on, holla. Somebody scream. Ah! Hey! I'm claiming it too. Hell, we so tired of these karmas, y'all. Come on, spirit. But here's the problem. This is seriously the problem, y'all. Listen to me. This is the problem. When this person comes in, spirit is warning you that a lot of you guys are really going to be worried about this new opportunity. You're going to kind of like hold back. This is what I say you do, okay? Really listen. Sit back and watch. And as you sit back and watch this person, collective, I really need you to move out of the energy of just enjoying the experience. I'm not saying to drop your guard and not pay attention to the red flags. I'm saying sit back, enjoy the experience, and see this person for who they are. Now, will some of you guys meet this person immediately? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because some of y'all ain't ready. You see this? You got to first get to a space of cutting that cord and be alone. And some of you guys, that may take a few weeks from now, a few days. Some of y'all, it may take all the way up into 2026 because y'all ain't ready for it. Y'all ain't ready. If you do the work on yourself and you're ready to start that new cycle and you're opening up to that spiritually, mentally, and physically, meaning you're putting yourself out there and you're saying, God, I trust you and I'm going to put myself out there as a strong, independent individual for you to bless me with my husband or bless me with my wife. If you surrender to this gift, it will come to you. But you have to exude a level of confidence and strength to say, I'm good regardless if this person is mine or not mine. If this person is mine, great. If not mine, I'm still okay because you will still get tests. It depends on how far you are on this healing journey that you must have first before you see this person. Some of you guys are way beyond. Like you've been in this healing journey for a while now, and you're probably at the tail end of this healing journey and ready for this beautiful connection. Now, let's look at this new person because we nosy like that on this channel. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's look at this new person. I'm just curious. Has anybody met a new person that may be potentially a good person? Has anybody met anybody new that's potentially good? If you have, can you put a heart in the chat? Just to kind of tell people I ain't making this crap up. Anybody out there? All right. Maybe not yet. Okay, T-Rose says me. Luna says me. Lisa says yes. Okay, y'all see, I ain't playing with these cards. Y'all, okay, all right. My people, that's the naysayers, understand the assignment. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all better believe. Okay, all right. Does a sugar daddy count? Girl, no. Spiritual test. Oh, karmic, you ain't ready. Because remember we said 9 of Pentacles, boo. Come on, Crystal. 9 of Pentacles. You don't need to depend on nobody. That's the energy you got to be in for this person to come in. Oh, Lord. Y'all so funny. Here we go. Spirit, tell me about this new person coming toward the collective, the heal and the whole, independent collective. This new person coming in. All right, we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. We have the Moon. And we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Judgment in the reverse, and we have the 10 of Cups in the reverse. Even though this energy may seem kind of like off-putting, to be honest with you guys, what's happening is this person is learning to drop their guard. They feel so comfortable with you that they're actually dropping their guard, and they're actually fantasizing about where this relationship can go with you. And so with the Page of Swords in reverse, this person may not be totally upfront and honest with you about the fact that you make them feel so emotionally safe to where they can open up to you. This is someone who's going to open up to you very quickly, and you're not going to believe it. You're going to be like, wait, why are you acting like this? Like, are you a con artist? No, this person is just really feeling you like that. And they're going to drop their guard very early on in their relationship. Yeah. And they're going to be consistently open to you. Open and honest, I'm getting. Very open and honest about the fact that this is somebody that, you know, maybe have had some issues in their past. But when it comes to you, they feel safe and blase. They're not lying to you, okay? But this is definitely somebody who's been through some things. And they're on the other side of trying to move on from whatever that they've been through. And with the Moon in the reverse clarifying the 9 of Pentacles, they're going to move very slow with you because they want to make sure they don't scare you off, but they're really feeling you. They really are. They're really feeling you. And it's going to really make this person change how they look at relationships and things. But of course, they won't tell you everything about what they got going on, but you'll feel it and you'll know intuitively that something's off about this person, but it's because they really are digging you. Yeah. Yeah, they feel like it's fair for now to just kind of see how you're feeling. So they're going to kind of hold back extending like a relationship offer with you, but they are really feeling you. Yeah, see, I told you, Hierophant, see, it's still here. Hierophant underneath the deck. Deep down, they want to marry you. Hello, somebody. Hello, marriage. Hello, y'all awake? Are y'all awake? Hello, marriage. Hello, somebody. All right. Yep. All right. So how will the collective feel? Now, this is the part of the reading. This is the part of the reading, collective, where y'all gonna have me cuss y'all out because y'all about to mess up a whole blessing. Come on now, collective. Come through strong. Don't let me down. Don't let your girl down. Come on, collective. How will the collective feel about this person? Okay, 5 of Pearls in the reverse. Okay. The Star. Okay. One more. 2 of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Chariot. Okay, not too bad. And the Emperor in the reverse. All right, okay. you're still recovering in a sense from of trusting people. Like a lot of you guys don't really trust a lot of people. And I was kind of picking up that earlier. I feel like you guys are still trying to get to a space of believing in all humanity again. But this is you just kind of controlling your movement in this relationship. This is you saying, yeah, it's definitely giving trust issues, Luna. Here's the problem with that though. I think this person is picking up on that. And that's why they're holding back divulging all this information from you, because in their mind, they got to move slow in order for you to build the trust. That's what they're saying in their mind. And I don't know how they know that. But with the Four of Wands, I think deep down, you feel like this is giving you hope to believe that, wait, I may be able to build something, worth talking about here. This is giving me hope again. But with the Two of Wands in the reverse, you're playing it safe and small, like gradually dropping that guard. Because you've been in a very self-protective energy for a very long time, especially after this relationship with this past person, to where it's going to be very difficult for you to open up to this person. Yep. So like I say, everybody's on a different timeline. Some of you guys have already met this person. Others of you have not met them yet because you're not on that timeline yet. You're still, you recently broke up from the past person. That means you got to go through a period of solitude, reflection, and healing before this person comes up. Or you're currently on the path of still healing and you're not totally have cut the cord with the past person. So if you cut the cord and you're totally healed and strong and independent and you have everything you need to be open to love and you're putting yourself out there and you really have cut the cord, here you go. All right. So this is not everybody's reading, of course, but for a lot of you guys, it is. So any advice for the collective before we close this? Any advice? With the Nine of Wands, continue to not forget where you came from. That's valid. But you got to push through. Nine of Wands speaks of resilience. You've been through hell and back, collective, when it comes to your love life, but don't let it hold you back from new and beautiful opportunities with people that actually do love you. Be patient with yourself with the Temperance card. Be patient with the process and see the higher purpose and meaning of all these experiences. And tell yourself, I went through all this because it needed to get me to a better space. I chose wrong. The person in my past was a wrong choice. They were not my fit, but I settled. It was a weak moment and I'm moving on from that and allowing myself to heal, to get stable in order to get to a better space. So Spirit is saying, keep fighting, keep believing, and don't give up. Keep fighting, keep believing, and don't give up. If anybody isn't telling you this, do know you can do this, collective. You got this. You got this. You got this. I'm fighting for you. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this live. I really hope I helped somebody out there today. Sorry for the issues with the connection and all, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care of everybody. Take care. Take care. Namaste.